came from a cool party, I just used my teleportation. But how y'all doing today, y'all? I feel like I haven't joked with y'all in a long time. So, get away from who run Georgia. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm really making this live about. This comedy stand-up is about who run Georgia. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna talk because everybody wants to use the best next runner-up, or if not the best next runner-up, the person that is running Georgia, or whatever they state, and then compare it to the other states, to countries. So I just want to start with, who remembers the 90s? Y'all remember the 90s? This was shit. This is Cartoon Network, okay? What they thought they was gonna MK Ultra the 90s to be, and the kids said, "Why didn't you do that? I'ma do that." And we said, "No, there's a fuck it, because I'm goddamn get to work, goddamn." You get what I'm saying? So we just gonna leave it like that. Because the reason why I said who remembers the 90s is because in the 90s, right? Before the 90s, I can only speak of, what I'm saying, the 90s used to be like, all right, who got the satellites? Hey, who know that? You get what I'm saying? Who know this? Who knew that? The main thing was satellites. Who know where the cops is? You get what I'm saying? Who knew? Because I wanted to really make Tupac proud when I say this, because he said he knows the walls have ears. He said he's gonna lighten the mind. When he go step outside, them niggas hurt me. You get what I'm saying? So I just want to keep that type of vibe going. So, I just don't want to leave anybody out. So that's why I'm starting it with, in the 90s, it was all about satellites. TV wasn't that big. It was about, like, how big you was from this cop that know the satellites to the FBI saying, stop watching that shit. Lame ass, you know what I'm saying? Or homeless. But you just a cop. You fucking commercial Boy Scouts, so scared, goddamn, and shit. Goddamn, had to ask the president, and he don't even like you. So, it's just, in the 90s, it was big on, satellites. You feel me? Who know the satellites? You feel me? Who know the mafia? Let's get away from the satellite word. Who know the mafia? Who knows who's watching the land? So, that being a big thing, niggas is talking about fuck cops because they didn't go on that fucking mission for them. That's lame as shit. You get what I'm saying? Man, fuck 12. Bitch, you just mad you couldn't get his ass to be a runner for you. Shut your lame ass up. You know what I'm saying? Just lame as shit. He don't want to be your runner. He wants you to be his runner. You goddamn cops and robbers, bitch ass. People, goddamn, put the donkey on the find the elephant's nut, goddamn. It's crazy. It's just, that's all it is. They just want to goddamn try to make him to run. Man, fuck 12. That was my runner almost. No, he wasn't. That nigga was gonna go back to his goddamn corner and tell his pimp, that nigga said I couldn't ride him up. What's fuck 12 for me? This niggas wanted me to goddamn beat my meat and goddamn my cell, guys. Turn the whole goddamn detention center into a scratch off. Fuck 12, nigga. Fuck 12. Hell yeah, fuck 12, nigga. Yeah. They gonna give us the good food. But let's get back on top. So, like I'm saying, in the 90s, it was big on who are you in the mafia? What do you bring to the mafia? Because, you know, social media is just a microism branch of the mafia. It's like one of the smallest things. So, you know, if you can get motherfuckers to be into that shit like that, goddamn, that is lasso. You know what I'm saying? That is goddamn round them up, goddamn. And it's just simple because the situation goes to, it was a race, it was a run, it was like runners, you know what I'm saying? It was, they know who to get back to, you feel me, you not really my mama, you know what I'm saying, you don't love me, you know what I'm saying, the mafia love me, you know what I'm saying? That's what it used to be. We don't hear that shit in the 20s, you know what I'm saying? We're not talking about no 1920, we're talking about 2020s. So, in 2010, of course. So, you know, we don't hear that shit no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is like, don't go fuck with that person's mama or some shit. I'm still gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So, cause my whole thing that got me absurd, right? Is how the fuck was I so sweet, so polite, that I couldn't go, oh, you don't really love me, mama. Boy, that's so sweet. I've been around these motherfuckers up. My mama don't really love me. My mama don't really love me, y'all. What the fuck y'all crying about? Shut the fuck up. What the fuck? I'm outcasting everything. Goddamn, I'm walking down the street, these parents don't really have their mom, so they go to the mafia. I said, you can go to the mafia? No, not you. Your mama. Your mama doing some shit that I got there would say you could go to the mafia, but no, not you. I'm like, what? Swipe, no swiping, goddamn. What the fuck is that? I'm gonna swipe my goddamn card. Right, mama? Goddamn crazy as hell. I'm either gonna give me an F. Give me an O. Goddamn, we already know we're getting to. So, the situation is, that's crazy. In the 90s, it was a whole blunder of parents being like, oh, boy, you better get in time. Boy, I'm going to send your ass to defects. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do this to y'all. You think I'm going to send you to defects? You got another thing coming. You know what I mean? What mama was I? Excuse me, what mama did I have? Alright, because we know what mafia I am, you get what I'm saying. So that being said, it's just funny to me to have a whole situation where this is known and I'm just an outcast on everything. It don't matter what it is. Like, I remember when I was in school, people was like, why don't you be emo? Like, why don't you be emo? Start putting, like, what? Well, I'm just gonna look like an Egyptian GD, goddamn. There ain't think I'm trying to be a Black Panther in this bitch, god. Like, goddamn, what the fuck? Talking about, hey, yo, they know I'm gangster, you know what I'm saying? That's not right. That's not how it gonna come off with y'all, you know what I'm saying? I cut myself. Yeah. They think I'm trying to do alchemy. They don't think I'm trying to get some energy off or some shit. It's some disciple shit they think I'm still doing. So it's just crazy. They try to talk about some, why don't you be emo and I'm just gonna look like a goddamn Egyptian GD or some shit. So it's just crazy. Cause it's a whole, like I said, back to the 90s was all about zoning, you get what I'm saying? It's hard to make your own zoning because zones are already made. You get what I'm saying? Zones is already there. People already have done the work. You're not going to be able to copy because you're stepping on someone else's territory. So, the funniest shit is I never gave a fuck about. I wanted to goddamn go to the right goddamn chocolate factory, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Right goddamn mafia, you feel me, mob, because I knew I gotta hold my sisters down. You know, I joined everything. You know what I'm saying, except for people that took words out of context. Crew. You know what I'm saying, like, oh, I'm gay. I still use that as Christmas words. I don't. You know what I'm saying. So I joined everything but the take it out of context team. You get what I'm saying? And so part of knowing that you got to be the man of the house because you the only boy. You know what I'm saying? You only want to say you okay with being a man because this is the problem. People get away from that whole understanding. Yeah, I had an older brother, but he didn't want to be a man. He'll tell you all the time. He's proud to be whatever the fuck he is, and it wasn't to evolve into a man. But so the situation is me playing. I never took myself out of any game. I was that's my swag. You know what I'm saying? That's my. You remember that's my goddamn. Niggas know, I'm probably like, hey, it's the man. Because I'm known in Georgia. This is why I'm talking about when I say get back to Georgia, because I'm at least known a little bit as the outcast, the ugly duckling that didn't make it or some shit. Something. Ain't no goddamn way I'm goddamn. Just would I still suck at it, or just not for me or some shit? So, when people have to be the man of the house, they gotta protect their girls. So because this is where people get out of context. They like, that's why I never joined that group where you'll be like, I'm my daughter's husband. I'm my, you know what I'm saying. I'm my daughter's boyfriend. I'm my, you feel me? I'm my sister's boyfriend. I was the youngest. So, I was like too short. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I was like, just walking around. Yeah. You feel me? Get, my sister wants you to, so I ain't gotta do that. You go ahead. I'm like, what? See, I better talk to my sister. You know what I'm saying? Just to be that, that warlock for the family. I was always that. I was always there for my family. So, that being said, the take it out of context team will be in their house and being like, you want to kiss? Damn sure knowing that bitch don't want to be touched by you. You get what I'm saying? I don't call no one a bitch. That's a cater's talk. You know what I'm saying? Go walk like a duck and talk like a duck. They ain't a grease. You know what I'm saying? So, it ain't it. You know what I'm saying? And on the other note, it's like what I'm saying, take it out of context thing. I went to the ER before, right? I'm a grown-ass man now. I'm a grown-ass man. And was fine with saying, all right, mama, you don't look at my sisters as running the house. They're not about to go in that little goddamn pussy talk. You know, that's another issue we're going to get into. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be there for my girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? Because if I didn't say that, and I said, girlfriend, I would have been gay as shit, and that's taken out of context. I'm just, talking to the taken out of context dialect squad. So that being said, I went to the ER, right, after working a hard-ass day of taxes, grave shift taxes, people's sports taxes, people's school taxes. They just needed me in there. They needed me to open up the door and close it so they can know their life is sealed. You know what I'm saying? And if it's their fault, if they goddamn go whipping ass with it, you know what I'm saying? When we get away from the understanding of, like I said, Georgia. So in the end, all I'm trying to say is who am I? Like, who the fuck am I in Georgia? I'm something. I have to be something. Everybody's something. You know what I'm saying? They're saying he can't be a bum because he works too hard. But he's not what he's worked for. You know what I'm saying? So it's just this whole situation, right? So I was working at H&R Block, and I told Mom, I said, you can take it off the context, team. If it is a hassle to pick me up, first I said I need to get a ride before I start working here, because give me an F, give me an O. You know what I'm saying? I need to make sure it's understood. I know what I'm getting into. So I'm saying, I said I would never ever, I was begging, I said, please, 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 leave me the fuck alone. Bag her ass now. Bag her. Like, whatever the fuck you trying to be devious about, like I say, oh, you think I'm gonna take you? Please! No, I said, leave me the fuck alone. Alright? So, I said, I'm not gonna get no job because if transportation is a problem, and I never want to be a hassle, you still can count on your hands how much I'm a hassle. You get what I'm saying? I'm almost 30. You get what I'm saying? Me calling you a bitch and someone that's been mumbling this shit since a kid, I'm like, man, we grown now, bitch. It's two different things. You been calling her a bitch your whole life, you finally got the pride and the Constitution to say it or some shit. You get what I'm saying? Me? I'm saying, well, it ain't a goose, goddamn. You get what I'm saying? But, take it out of context, team. So I begged of her, got interviewed at H&R Block, right? And became the HR of the block. But run off on the plug thrice, goddamn. So I'm play the mutinized, right? So the whole shit is, I'm known for a lot of things, for like I said, in the 90s, it's like, who knows these satellites, who knows this, who knows when the SWAT might come, who knows we're peaking that we need to settle down and move this, you know what I'm saying? Who knows, like, me, I did. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how people would be like, just the PS before I go back to the story, you know how people would be like, alright, what you know about this? You know what I'm saying? And they try to trap them into knowing, or if someone just say something, they know, alright, it's gonna go like that. Like I was just saying. See, I do that because I claim Norcross. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So most people like, I did so much in Atlanta that I gotta go to the suburbs. But I did so much in the suburbs, I can't go nowhere. I can visit Atlanta. I can visit Atlanta, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? They said, nope, what you gonna do that? I'm gonna do what? Don't be playing with me, boy. Or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, it's a whole dividends that when I fuck with any place that feel like Norcross, you get what I'm saying? Like Oakland, you know what I'm saying? Like New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? It's like a whole state kind of like it, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with anything that gives me that vibe of Norcross, because I know they knew I fucked with Mike Vick. If they didn't know, it's that space to tell that story, and I was gone. You get what I'm saying? Just like a fucking outcast. But the whole thing is, that being said, that's how I'm known. But, people don't want to give me credit because I've been doing this so long. But I'm gonna get to the gist of what I'm saying while I was on the block as the HR. So I got interviewed, and my mom was in the back room like, And I'm like, and I'm great at calculus. And she's like, I'm like, and my favorite color is green. What the fuck, bro? Like, you're talking. That's called talking in the background. This is past phone. This is a video. Goddamn. You feel me? Because, it was doing what's the name. So, it was a video call I had to go on. So she's seeing my face. You get what I'm saying? Talking about some what gun. You get what I'm saying? But that shit is goddamn a nuclear weapon. She worked there for how long? I ain't gonna say it. We just know it's more than a decade and some change. And you telling me the slasher is coming or some shit? But I'm gun boy. You know that. So, but the lady was like, "Yeah, I can see you." She didn't know who was in the background. I said, "Don't worry about it." And I'm like, okay. So then I got another interview with Sandra, right? And she was like, "Oh no, I know what's going on. And you do this and you do that. Oh, that sounds swell. Give me a second. I'm gonna call you back." Then I came in and I was great at what I was doing. I was supposed to just keep it on that level, but we just kept peaking. Now you feel me? It was so much, and we're talking about Memorial Drive right now. You know what I'm saying? So how do you peak on Memorial Drive and not get a you know what I'm saying type shit somewhere near the situation? Because you that nigga that swipe when they say no swiping or some shit. But you not swiper, they just wanted you to be. So, that being said, you get what I'm saying? Work that job. We keep peaking. Like I said, we know where it at. You know what I'm saying? Someone else was like, I have never seen no one walk past the windows this whole season before. I was like, really? You don't say. She's like, really? And he's not even getting on me. I'm not, but I might. But so that being said, so one day we peaked, and me just saying it's okay, charge it to the game. The world's a better place. Mafia, if the mafia don't want me, you feel me? I don't get to go nowhere. Like I said with the other stuff. Finally hit my ass. A lady said, "The cops is after me. Someone help me." In her head. You get what I'm saying? Because she didn't think she could ask me for help. Then they didn't roasted her so much. Shia walked in there like, I just need this. I just need that. And I swear to God, you can do my taxes. I was like, for real? So what's the problem? I'm being followed. You being followed by who? What the fuck going on? Goddamn, hey, get what I'm saying? And she was like, cops. I said, the cops? What you doing? She's like, I promise you, I'll bring my taxes here. I just need to, goddamn, you feel me? And then woo-woo, and you get what I'm saying? I'm out of there. You get what I'm saying? I said, oh, for real? All right, send them out. Well, this is all I can do for you since you found Wilder. You get what I'm saying? You do this, you do that, and I got you. You get what I'm saying? And she's like, I just need to get on the bus. Oh, so that's what you need to do that? She's like, yeah, all right. Well, they ain't gonna bother you. Just don't go bother them over there. You get what I'm saying? She's like, yeah. Give me a magazine to say she talking, you know what I'm saying? Just to partake, you know what I'm saying? And then she came in the next day and said, "Boy, you got me." I said, "What?" I already know shit. I do my little thing. You do it like, you know what I'm saying? I ran that route, I don't come back. So you better the most, you know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, I'm about to do my taxes. I said, okay. I said, appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, We was professional. I don't know about her. But we, as the H&R Block, was professional. So, I guess my mom interpreted it that way. And when I was trying to tell her the story of goddamn being pasteurized, agonized, or whatever the word to be, well, I guess, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, sent my ass to the ER. You feel me? I'm a grown-ass man. Begged her if I could have Ubered home. Well, I started recording. I said, oh, fuck no. I just was trying to tell you about my goddamn day. What's the problem? Ah! Ah! What's the... Ah! 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 Well, you ain't my motherfucking mother, man. That's... I speak high, nigga. God damn, what the fuck? So, you know, because, you know, people like, well, you know, people play dumb. But those just the motherfuckers was mad when they got them in their drawer and couldn't bend a motherfucking spoon. You know what I'm saying? So they said they gonna bend something else, the truth. So when they got there, that's all they could, they didn't have the mind to bend a spoon. They thought they could goddamn bend the truth and take that loan out while we doing taxes or some shit. So my mom, all the way to the ER. And I'm like, you just kidnapped me. I could have Ubered home. You could have said you couldn't pick me up. Ah! So now I said, this is good. Oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? This is very good. What the fuck? So I'm at the hospital like, what's up? How you doing? How you guys? This is my mother. Yes, she is foreign. Oh, a foreign mother talking to an American? Let's hear this. So I'm like, okay, well, I did sports. I helped crowd patrol. I just had a big day at H&R Block with people. You don't say, hey. Let me talk to this foreign mother. She must have crazy satellites. Like, oh, good thing I'm motherfucking recording. I said, I could have Ubered home. Oh, okay. I said, I know they asked nothing about to get out the car for me. So, they talk, and my mother said I'm trying to commit suicide after helping the lady. And they watching her while I talk and about to roast her, you know what I'm saying? Just tell the truth. She said, ah! And it just, ah! And that ass shouldn't be, ah! And she did it again, knowing about, ah! I hope y'all know we at the hospital. Well, yeah, we are at the hospital. Yeah, we are. What the fuck are you recording? So now, they talking about something. Okay, alright. Get out the car from me. I said, threat, thirst, and coercion, boy, y'all not about to call me crazy. The fuck, don't touch me. Ah! The fuck wrong with y'all, goddamn, aha! And no one gonna believe that I was doing that or some shit. So now I'm walking. I said, get all these dudes. Let them walk. You got us with that. I said, thank you. Now I have a problem talking to a doctor because I'm like, okay, we just at the ER. You know what I'm saying? We at the ER. I need to get looked at if I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm recording the whole fucking time. I don't want to embarrass myself. She's giving him that whisper. He's not gonna want to embarrass himself while he's recording. You know what I'm saying? No one wants to or some shit. So now I'm like, I could talk to another doctor and start echoing when I said these niggas ain't shit. And I was like, Jesus Christ. And I wanted to go, nah, I'm playing. But you get what I'm saying? But in the end, everybody heard, you feel me? what my crazy is. That's not crazy, that's love. You get what I'm saying? Y'all don't love me like that. The old place like an avalanche. They put me in a room, started talking to me, and I asked him, are you about to sedate me? And I'm a grown-ass man that could have Ubered home? Yes, we are. I said, well, who signed off? Because a stranger can't just take someone up somewhere and y'all agree he's crazy when he's trying to tell you about he's never had that, relationship with their mother, but you so polite, we can finesse like it was there. Like, that's crazy. So they're saying, well, if she's that rude, you should be rude too. That is alright, bitch. Hey. So that to cut to it. So then they said they did it in 1013 me or whatever the fuck. And I said, what the fuck, 1013? I don't know. Okay, so Title 18 United States Code 249 is kidnapping, 241, 242. You cannot, take someone off of a. Long story short, it's the Constitution adjacency, and everything's nullified if it's not adjacent. So then I get booked to a psychiatrist's place, and that boy talking about some, you might never get out. I do not need my mother. First of all, she is not from here. America is losing. She can't even go to Jamaica. That's why y'all holding her down. So she y'all bitch. So this Kate is talking. And a nigga pat me on my head and had the nerve to say, don't call your mom bitch. Well, what am I? Bitch, you just pat me on my motherfucking head. And they got me a compliment. What the fuck? That's what's up? Crazy, right? So, like I said about being known for crowd control and telling the officer this is what I might be known in the satellites. He's like, oh, brother. And just, you feel me, my bounty's so good, they take me anyway. So, because this is not about that. This is about the understanding that I understand you cannot get help by a title. You feel me? Hospital. You cannot get help by a title. You gotta get help by what I was talking about with the mafia, whoever you feel like the mafia would help, and they strip. So, like I said, I was born in the 90s. And all I was expecting when I did all this work and I was giving it to the commercial Boy Scout was to chill with Future. You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid watching Sierra, Future, and I was known as, like, everybody wanted to say they from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Shari blew my shit when she said, that's not Atlanta, bitch, you not from Atlanta either. You just lost your little Chuck E. Cheese card that, all right, she can come to Atlanta and go to Chuck E. Cheese. You lost that shit. The fuck? Because she wasn't rapping. She wasn't rapping how all these different countries and states come to Georgia and want to claim Atlanta. She getting all the niggas from Georgia that can come to Atlanta. That shit broke my heart. I was talking to somebody. I lose shit, you feel me? You know how Atlanta get down. They can't wait to be like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. The second you don't do that mission, put the fuck 12. Yeah, nigga, get it on. Fuck, I got no cops. So the situation is, and that's how I got bullied in the world. I don't want you to do that to me. I don't like on me though. So the situation that happened is, I was talking to somebody one time, just to PS. He's like, I'm from the ND. I was like, ND, what is that, Notre Dame? Nah, nigga, North Dakota. You just an outcast. And I got them little North Dakota bumping on me. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole situation. But back to the story, okay, right? So, this is what make Atlanta lame. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, everybody in the 90s, like I said, they're like, hey, shit, if I don't goddamn get the mafia, I'm gonna be that nigga in the South, goddamn. No, that Club 5, that mafia. I mean, you know, I heard of the goddamn Italian mafia coming out and helping out right here and shit like that. It's that Club 5 shit. You know, hey, you know them scouts looking at that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, because, you know, like I said, if I said the cops was, you know, the scouts is going, nah. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that whole situation and understanding of fraud and illegal shit, because niggas don't want me to chill with Future and shit like that. Like, niggas don't want me to chill with, like, Atlanta artists that be like, I don't fuck with these niggas be talking too much. You know what I'm saying? Shut up, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, shout out to you, hey, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was gonna chill with people and shit like that, and then I figure out niggas like, hey, not the baby, niggas that don't want the baby to chill with me and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what the song is about. That's how he made his fans. That's the fans. That's what the real Atlanta artists make music about. This is, I don't want fake fans. I want my fans that I'll be able to chill with. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm hearing these songs and shit, getting older and things, thinking like, okay, shit, Sierra and shit like that. I'm like, goddamn. You feel me? Enjoy life. You feel me? Sierra's making the cafeteria music. And girls get down like this. Oh, we don't like the boys, no. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, the body is fine shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm about to chill. It's because I'm cool. You feel me? I still, if I ain't the mafia, I'm still cool. You know, I've never been a party pooper. I've always enjoyed myself. I've always came with funny jokes. I always roasted back. You know what I'm saying? Everything to be Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? To represent for my city. And it got to a situation where it's just like, what am I doing? You get what I'm saying? Because it was like, you feel me? Like, now, Future, you either fake or hostage. Because you can't keep making songs about these niggas is lame and whack and I don't chill with you. Georgia is only this big, okay? I am not in them circles. Who is you chilling with, buddy? You know what I'm saying? That's why I started feeling like Hollywood, Georgia's Hollywood is fake too. You know what I'm saying? It's a setup or something. But now I figure out, nah, we still camp and hey, you know what I'm saying? So that's the cool thing about it, but at the same time, it's not cool. Because there's just so many stories that can be talked about. But these cops are being corrupted in a different way. So they still want to keep the chant, you feel me, the banner, fuck 12. Find a better reason why I should be your runner or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's a whole problem because, you know, girls got, you know, niggas always want me to talk to the girls and shit like that. Be like, shut up. You get what I'm saying? You know, you got that Future know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Girls be like, boys don't want, shut up. You don't know what boys want. You don't know what girls want either. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, because I don't know. I just know that I just keep my shit a secret so niggas is waiting to goddamn see the open, you feel me? They troubleshooting what they figure out what girls and boys don't want and then be like, and then once it get, you know what I'm saying? And then we got there, just look, peek it over this nigga. Did I open up the goddamn atmosphere? Okay, we all see. You know what I'm saying? And no, I haven't found the right shit to settle down with, right? I'm finding Rapunzel or something. So the situation is, niggas know I'ma spit the real shit. So they're like, you lame, because I'm not spitting it out for it to just become a whole Pandora's box of chaos that opened up or some shit. So, you know, like I said, the whole thing that I thought, me coming in like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You swagging, just be swaggy as fuck. I'm Atlanta, keeping Atlanta alive, being a good ass athlete, going to cookouts when I get called. And you know, it's still being on alert like that and keeping Atlanta thumping. You know what I'm saying? Keep it bumping, keep it right, keep it how I knew Atlanta as a kid to be. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's just taken a sale. It's just gotten away from the whole propaganda of mafia and you feel me, but you know what I'm saying? I know where I'm at with satellites. You know what I'm saying? Cops is talking up now. You know what I'm saying? Back when I was younger, it was he ain't got that. Now it's don't claim that and I ain't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, I just thought I was gonna goddamn get the hey, it's bad here. You know what I'm saying? More than just my teenage life and I guess my teenage life and early 20s. So it just blew me that I knew so many people was lame in Atlanta and I ain't chilling with Future and them. Cause boy, when I niggas be like, so what does that have to be for? What does Georgia have to be? I forget what your ass keep coming out. That's what I thought was happening with the ratio. I didn't know we was going to be in barrel home. You come house, you got to barrel up before we chill with friends and shit like that. You know? Because in the end, the walls have ears. That's what the whole, you feel me, zoning became. Understood. That's how lame it got since I'm not chilling with them type of people. You know what I'm saying? Because I do a lot already in Georgia. And I ain't gonna stop. You know what I'm saying, right? That's why and he ain't gonna stop. And it won't stop. You know what I'm saying? So it's just those little things that delegate in the world that keep going and people don't give a fuck as much as what had Georgia booming. Like, you know what I'm saying? Georgia was that known as that country. And you better be right now. You know what I'm saying? And people trying to copy that. So that's why I go back to what, like I said about what savages are or some shit. You know what I'm saying? They're copying the lanes. You know, like I think y'all seen that movie ATL. You know, y'all could tell who was the lanes. You know what I'm saying? So it's very bad because they're copying movies. They're not going out in the streets and being the movie and then keeping the lame shit going like the lames did when we was going. They're being like, I know someone that did that down the street and doing it too. We're gonna take your ass back inside and watch another movie. Goddamn, watch Hercules or some shit and see what Hades do. Nah, you know, goddamn, take all that. Y'all have a good one. I'm the main ward. I'm letting you see a future in there, goddamn. You cool.